Hi, Pipbits here. For the price of one track and one car on iRacing, I've bought Assetto Corsa Evo. It was £26 on Steam. I've just downloaded it, so we're going to open it and see what it's all about and try and set everything up and maybe have a race. I'll try and do it in real time, but I may skip sections. If you're just sat here looking at me trying to work out what to do, that's probably not helpful. Yeah, this is me genuinely just downloaded it. It's the 18th of January. We'll try now, shall we? Let's double click and see what happens. Okay, well, unfortunately, that didn't work. I recorded myself loading the game and getting it all up and had loads of problems setting up my wheel and sorting the pedals out. And now I know how to do it. It's actually pretty simple. But at the time when I tried it first time, I was struggling. So I don't know if you'll have that problem too. I've just gone in to edit the video and all of that footage, about an hour's worth it was, there's no sound. I've tried all sorts of things to fix it. I can't. So I've given up and I'm just going to record what I wanted to record. I'd already recorded my conclusion, which you'll see at the end of the video. So I'm now going to do the bit in the middle and just sort of show you a little bit of driving. And for me, the key thing to keep an eye on, and it's quite difficult to see, I think, but on the top left-hand side of the screen, you've got this little green number here, and it's the frames per second. That's the frames per second I'm getting doing all of this and racing the car. Now, I run a NVIDIA 3060 Ti and an i7 Intel chip. This is a 3-year-old computer, so it's a little bit old now. It managed ACC when I used to race that, Assetto Corsa Competizione. And it's fine with iRacing. And that's important because you'll see with this game in its current state, it's not fine. And you'll have seen from the thumbnail what I think about it. Anyway, so this is just a menu and I'm getting 45, 46 frames per second. I've set the video, as you can see, graphics, settings. I've set it, or I'll set it now, to very low. Now I'm going to set it, let's just try medium, which, you know, I've got a medium range PC, I guess. I mean, it should be okay. We'll see what happens when we actually do a race. So graphics set to medium. We'll go back. I've now dropped to 25 frames per second, 37. So it's going back up again. We'll drive. We'll try single player and just see what that's like. So single player, medium settings, Brands Hatch, in a Mazda, clear. I've turned all the assists off. We'll start the session. We'll just see. So just keep an eye on this little frame on the top left-hand side. So 40 frames per second it's showing at the moment. I've limited it to 60 frames per second, which is what I do on iRacing because I've only got a 55 hertz TV, so it makes no difference really. I mean, look, it's dropped to 1 frame, 5 frames, 7 frames. I guess, yeah, not good, is it? So let's drive. Oh, I'm on the start line. 6 frames a second, 5 frames a second, 11. This doesn't look good, does it? This is medium quality, right? And it's like driving a potato. I mean, look at those graphics. Yeah, undrivable. It's like missing frames. Absolutely dreadful. Can't do that. Okay, that was 3 frames a second. Unbelievable. Trap cut. Yeah, not bloody surprised. Okay, let's come out. I mean, the game is just really slow to respond. I'm not getting any. I mean, I'm getting frames deleted and all sorts. Let's just see. Settings. Let's just turn down the graphics. Okay, I've just had a look at my task manager just to see if there's anything I could turn off. There wasn't, but I seem to have 44 frames per second. So I don't know what that's about, but I can actually drive it now, as you can see. I don't know how to get the cursor out of the way. It's so 42 frames a second. I mean, by comparison, this is much, much better. And, you know, the car actually, when I did a bit of driving, it was okay to drive. force feedback felt quite nice. It felt easy to sort of catch slides and stuff, and you know, I could see how this would be a great game to play. But you know, I'm still only getting 39, 40 frames per second, 44 now. So it's not great, is it? On the lowest graphics settings, 3060 Ti. I mean, I should be able to. Surely I should be able to play this game. It's just, yeah. I mean, I'm getting stuttering and all sorts. So let's just quickly go back to the race and see if it's any better. Now I've stopped one of the tasks that was running. I had the snippet task on. It's the same as it was, 2 frames, 3 frames. I mean, this is just stupid. I couldn't drive this. I mean, how long did it I mean, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's give this a miss. You've seen what I've seen. I've just downloaded it, got it going, and it's no good for me. But, you know, if you've got a super graphics card and maybe a better processor, who knows? But, you know, this menu, I'm getting 10 frames a second, 12 frames a second. It's using 100% of my GPU. There's nothing else going on. I'm using, obviously, I'm recording the screen, so that's one thing I wouldn't have to do. But even so, not good. Okay, well, let me know what you think if you've tried it, and give me some tips if you think there's some stuff I can do to make it playable. But for me, at the moment, this is not playable. Okay, well, I'll see you around. Hopefully I'll see you at the track on iRacing shortly. Bye, guys.